Hi, my name is Scott Karsner, and I'm the youth director here at Asbury United Methodist Church. The youth community has gone through a reconciling Ministries discernment process, including soliciting feedback from our parents, our students, and our adult leaders. We understand that people are at different places with their understanding of human sexuality, and we welcome you to come along and join us on our journey as we continue to learn about what it means to welcome everybody.
The role of God's Garage Student Ministries at Asbury United Methodist Church is to disciple Arnold's youth to impact the world for Jesus.
We celebrate God's gift of diversity and value, the wholeness made possible in community equally shared and shepherded by all.
We welcome and affirm people of every gender, identity, gender expression, and sexual orientation.
Who are also of every age, race,
ethnicity, physical and mental ability, level of education and family structure,
and every economic, immigration, marital, and social status, and so much more. We acknowledge that we live in a world of profound social, economic, and political inequities. As followers of Jesus, we commit ourselves to the pursuit of justice and pledge to stand in solidarity with all who are marginalized and oppressed. We joyfully offer our hospitality and invite you to participate fully in the life of our youth community.
You are welcome here.
You are welcome here.
You are welcome here.
You are welcome here.
So I think it's important to be inclusive because like no matter who you are or what you want to identify yourself as, like I feel like we all can like come together and agree on some of the same things.
I think it's important that we're an inclusive community, especially for youth people, because often youth are looking for a place where they feel like they belong. And to offer a safe place for youth to come to feel like they're part of a community, to feel like they belong somewhere, and to learn about God, I think is a really important place or a thing to offer for youth.
I think it's important to include people because they're people, and it says in the Bible, God loves everybody, and that is including everybody. It doesn't say, I just like these people or I just like these people. It says he loves everybody.
It's important for us to be an inclusive community because we tell everyone here at the youth group that everyone's welcome and that everyone's good enough and made in God's image. And if we're not completely inclusive of everyone, we are not living up to those high standards.
It's important to me to be inclusive because there's a lot of people that aren't included and they just need somewhere to go and they just need someone to welcome them. So if we include them, we can make a lot more people happy.
Recently I did a lesson for our youth on some of the big questions they face. Who am I? Where do I fit in? Can I make a difference? And I realized that those are the questions that plague our young people. They want to know who they are, and they want to know where they belong. They are all children, beloved children of God. And God's love and grace knows no bounds. And it's important to be inclusive because that is embodying the life of Jesus. We tell our kids at each youth group that they are loved, that they're beautifully created, that they're good enough, and that they are part of God's plan. This is living into those values and those truths that we teach them and being our authentic selves.
I think it's important to be inclusive because everyone is a child of God and everyone is made by God. So it shouldn't matter what age, race, ethnicity, sexuality you are, because we are all one and we're all made by Jesus. And Jesus sees us as beautiful, good enough, and loved, no matter what we are, where we come from, or what we identify with. He loves us no matter what, and that is what matters.
I believe that it's important to be inclusive, especially here at youth group, because I believe that everyone deserves a chance to feel comfortable and be truly welcome in a place where they can feel loved.
I think it is very important for our group to be inclusive because, that means that anyone can come in here. I don't think that, well, obviously, Jesus isn't just for one set group of people. Being in the church and being in a community such as youth group is for everyone, and no one should feel like they can't come to a place such as youth group because of their identity. Because an identity is something we cannot separate from ourselves, and if you can't come to, a place of worship or a place where we follow Jesus' example without being your true self, then you're not really showing up and not being celebrated for who you are. So that's why I think that us being a very inclusive church is very important moving forward.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you on the journey.